Scam alerts. These are 3 scams done by real estate companies. 3 strategic scams done by real estate companies. My name is Nemeka Ansom and I'm a professional realtor. Today I've come your way to talk about the 3 ways through which real estate companies scam you of your money. Yeah. Before I proceed, I want to still make the same assertion that real estate business is very lucrative and the investment is very, very profitable. There's no gainsaying about that. There's no dispute about that. But despite this lucrative nature of the real estate business and investment, there are a lot of things that need to be corrected. There are a lot of issues, a lot of negative things going on, a lot of scams going on in the real estate industry. And today I deem it very necessary that I talk with us about 3 principal scams that is being done in the real estate business. Number 1 is what I call wrong titles. Wrong titles. Yeah, before you proceed to acquire any landed properties or invest in any real estate company, it is always good to inquire about the titles of the properties in question. And most often, real estate companies will lie about the titles of their companies. You'll hear some of them tell you that CFO in view or a decision is coming out next month. My dear, the one about excision is a very, very fat lie, a lie from the pit of hell. Let me just give you a little background about excision. This is not my topic, but then I need to educate us so that we will not fall victims of real estate scams. All right. Now, excision actually it's a very tedious process. Before 1978 Land Act, all landed properties belong to communities or villages or individuals. But after the 1978 Land Act, all landed properties were handed over to the state governors. So the state governors become the absolute controllers of the land or owners of the land. All right. So, but then through certain processes or documentation or titles, controls can be given back to indigenous or communities. Yeah, one of such documents that give the individual or citizens or maybe communities that power is what we call excision. Now, when we talk about excision, we talk about a process that the governor gives authority, control back to the communities of such land. Okay, it is a very expensive process. It's tedious. It is difficult. So when any real estate company tells you that excision is coming out next month, go and check the file. They are lying. It's a lie. It's a scam. All right. So don't fall for that. Wrong titles. A lot of real estate companies are fond of this. They promise wrong titles, or they tell you titles that they don't have. So ask questions and verify the titles that they are giving you. Number 2, scam alert. Number two, what they call hidden charges. A lot of real estate companies are guilty of this particular scam. Hidden charges. They hide their charges and then get you to pay for the land so that you get committed, you get hooked. Okay, you tell your client that the land is 1.5 million, but the charges behind the land is 5 million. And that is scam now. That's fraud. It's 419. Please let that stop. When you do things like that, when companies do things like that, you discourage investors. You make the industry less attractive when you become so selfish, when you begin to play gimmicks. Explain to your client all the charges involved, from documentation to land charges, development fee, anything that is involved should be communicated to your clients prior to payments. The total package should be explained. Don't tell somebody to buy land for 1.5 million and you're telling the person charges are 4.5 million. That is exorbitant. That's outrageous. It's wickedness. Please, let's desist from that, especially my fellow realtors. Okay, please let us make sure we explain these things to our potential clients or prospects. Explain all the hidden charges. Don't hide anything. And then number 3 scam alert is what we call excess. Yeah, excess sales or overselling. That's the third scam that is very prevalent in the real estate industry. I mean, A lot of real estate companies are guilty of this. I've seen it severally happen in the real estate industry. Now, what is excess sales or overselling? Overselling is when you sell in excess of the land you have. Okay. For instance, a real estate company acquires 500 plots of land, and they are selling. They do promote the estate, you know, send out marketers, do billboards and banners and all those stuffs. And then people started rushing to invest in the estate. They are buying. And all of a sudden, they have finished selling the 500 estates, but people are still coming to buy. You know, it's the real estate company that knows how many plots of land are remaining. Yeah. So as the people keep coming to buy, as demand has now exceeded supply, they won't tell them that we are finished selling this land. No. They keep quiet and keep collecting money. Before you know it, they have sold extra 500 plots. I mean, extra 500 plots. We're going to get the 500 plots for allocation. See, when you discover that maybe after 2 years you bought a property, they can't do allocation, at times the problem is in excess sales. Because they can't do allocation. By the time you finish doing allocation for 500 persons, extra 500 people are still remaining. So how are you going to do the allocation? Are you going to allocate half lots? You won't allocate half lots now. You allocate according to the dimensions you told them, the measurements. So if it's 100 by 50 square meters, that's what you tell them. That's what you give to them. Now some companies will like, okay, they will meet the community and then they'll buy extra 500. No, before you start selling that extra 500, make sure you have secured it with the community. Because you might go to meet the community and they tell you that they don't want to sell that one, that they have other projects for it. So when that happens, you have gotten yourself into trouble. You've gotten yourself into a mess. Real estate companies don't sell beyond or more than the property you have. It's wrong, it's scam. You're literally stealing off people's money. You need to sell what you have. Before you sell extra, make sure you have already made legitimate security of those properties. You have already secured the extra with the community involved, so that you won't have issues with people. Yeah, you need to stop that thing that you do. You say excess of what you have. You're denting the image of the real estate industry, and you're going to discourage investors from investing in real estate when you keep behaving like this. That's lack of integrity. All right. So it is very necessary that we match our words with actions. We preserve the integrity of the real estate industry so that we can stay in business. All right. So it is my duty, it's my joy and passion to always come your way to give you real estate education, so that you don't fall scam. You don't fall scam. And if need be, you want to invest in any real estate property, or you want to do something about real estate, please, I'm always available to give you professional assistance. My number is on the screen, or around the internet, the Facebook, YouTube, you see my number. Chat me up and I will gladly assist you in whatever endeavor you have as pertaining to real estate business. Thank you. God bless you.